Hey dudes and dudettes, what's happening? It's March 12th and we're still kind of getting the season up and running. I'm out here at woods number 1, which is behind me, and it's actually, we got about 4 inches of snow last night. We're getting a snowier March than we did all winter, and it's only about 32 degrees. The trees aren't running real good, but I was gonna go out on a four-wheeler ride. You can see the four-wheeler behind me and show you how I get to number 2. It's a little sugar bush, a little woods back here, but we're gonna take a wild ride, an off-road journey back to that tank, and I'm gonna start the vacuum just to see if anything's coming out of the lines. So come along. So what we got here, guys, is a Polaris 2019 Sportsman 570, just a pretty much your basic utility four-wheel drive four-wheeler, but it's a good workhorse. It served me well. I'm not a UTV guy. I've always been an off-road four-wheeler or three-wheeler guy, as you know if you watch the other videos. So let's head out to number 2. Woo! So that was a fun ride. I think that only took about 30 seconds. I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, back here, we're at number 2. This is just a little, like about a 700 tap little woods that we got, and it's a remote setup. So what we got going on here, let me show you basically what we have going on here. So what I got up back here is we got a nice little shelter, although it looks like it didn't do a whole lot, but it helps. Set up over a tank. And then we got a mechanical releaser over the top of that. And like I said, it's cold right now. I'm going to start to pump up just to clear the lines. But mechanical releaser. And then under here, I'll just show you what. Under here, we got everything we need back here. We got a little Aeroblow gas vacuum pump. This one's brand new. It's got an electric start and an oil cooler on it. So that does a nice job for what this does. I like it. These don't use a lot of gas. If you're looking at one of these, that little tank of gas will go about 6 hours. And then I've got a transfer pump back here, and we have 2 tanks to overflow to if we need it. But what we do here is we have a pipe that goes out to the road, and it goes about a quarter of a mile out to the road where we set up with somebody drives down the road with the truck, and then somebody comes back here on the ATV, and we pump it out. And this is an 1.25 inch line. Some would say they would rather go with 1.5 inch. I had this. Might take a bit more time, but it's a heck of a lot easier working with the 1.25 inch than the 1.5 inch. It works out well for us so far. Wow, that was about as exciting as watching sap drip out of a bucket, right? But I did get the shot of the vacuum gauge. I couldn't resist. I had to take a shot of that, like I see all the guys that run vacuum, and they're really proud of chasing their leaks. They put that shot of their vacuum gauge up there as a big internet flex. But anyway, guys, that's all that's going on out here today. Not too much, but just wanted to show you a little bit of part of the world famous, world headquarter, world domination maple syrup operation. And that rhymes. So let's take a ride back to the road. Hey guys, just wanted to show you this. So right behind me on this acreage here, many years ago, this used to be actually a small dairy farm down here. This is literally the remains of the barn. And there was the barn hill right there where you drive up into the haymow. When I was a little kid, this pile of debris and concrete block and just stuff like that, actually when I was a little kid, I can remember being able to still go into this barn. I mean, it was falling down and falling apart at that time already, but I remember you could actually still go in it, walk inside it, make your way in and see the stanchions and things like that. But this piece of land, this 46 acres back here, was up until almost 3 years ago now, I had a herd of bison, and pretty much they ran down here and just grazed and stuff. They were totally grass fed, but this used to be a bison pasture, but I sold those 3 years ago. There was a little bitty dairy farm down here, a small barn, and there was a house right over there. But in the last couple of years, I had the foundation of that bulldozed over. That was actually still there, the foundation. You could see the basement and everything. Interesting fact from central Wisconsin. Many dairy farms like this way back in the day. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands. Well, maybe not hundreds and hundreds of thousands, but I mean probably 100,000. And now today in 2023, there are around like 8,000 some dairy farms left. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking that little ride with me Please like and subscribe. I think we're only getting started here in Wisconsin with the maple season. And remember, always keep it real.